Does the tray flip down El Toro count? Shouldn't even be a real question. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing Chris Joslin video part in JOYCE on the Platform YouTube channel. What is JOYCE? What is Platform? I have no idea. What can we expect from Chris Joslin? Some big stairs and some big gaps, probably. Let's find out, rewind, and play. You guys may think that because I like Nyjah landing his tricks clean and Yuto and people like that, that I'm automatically going to like Joslin. We have this. Pause. Why is this in every skateboarding video if there's technically no rules? Everyone seems to be following this rule. Okay, continue. You guys may think I'm gonna be a Chris Joslin glazer, and maybe I am. But the issue is that several years ago, Chris Joslin clipped his skateboard on every gap he did. If you search Ninja Lifestyle Clipper, you won't get the Clipper ledge. You'll get Chris Joslin clipping on the last stair of many of his gaps. So I call it how I see it. If he lands every trick clean, he is guaranteed to get a 10 out of 10. We get front big spin across the gap here, switch front big spin, close-up filming, inward heel, landing nice and square. This guy doesn't have his heels hanging off the skateboard. We're not going to get any tic-tacs. We are hoping for some switch tricks. What does he mostly do? The switch front side flip mostly. I think he also does some switch trays sometimes. Maybe some switch big heels. We get a big spin in the line right here. Rolling, swish, pushing once. Switch front heel coming up. Maybe. Switch big heel. The guy is psychic. The guy that watches these videos is psychic. Front three, dropping in, rolling down a hill. We've already got some switch, some nollie, some ledges, some stairs. Is that a violation? It is not. Switch back heel. Camera got kind of crazy. He's got at least a rail in here. Giant heel flip. Rapid fire tricks. What is Platform? Because initially I was thinking this would all be some throwaway clips, which for a lot of you guys, throwaway doesn't exist anymore. Switch hard flip. These tricks already look pretty gnarly. He just ate shit right there. Fakey varial heel over a small hubba. You don't see that very often. He's switching it up with the ledges, the rails, the stairs, the giant tray flip, what he's known for. Does the tray flip down El Toro count? Shouldn't even be a real question. That is a resounding no. 99.99% of people all know. If you're gonna blame the trucks, just get up there and do it again. Setting up switch 4. Switch heel flip. Catches it. Lands bolts. Excellent. Is there anything to complain about yet? Not really. I expect pros to skate at the pro level. What we're getting right now is a pro skateboarder skating at the pro level. He's not tic-tacking all around, not dragging his toes. He looks controlled. He has some multiple different obstacles and tricks that he's doing. We are going to get a couple of repeated tricks. Why is that window blurred out? I'm not quite sure. Nollie backside flip over the gate. We've seen a lot of pro skaters this year put out content that appears to be at the middle school level. And when you see a pro skater actually skating and they look like a pro, it's refreshing to me. What do we get? Fakey cab flip? No. Fakey half cab flip. I sometimes say fakey backside flip. Am I wrong? No. People just like to correct me. Fakey big spin going the wrong way. Fakey front heel. Wow, doesn't quite land bolts, but no problem there. That kid is hyped. Nicely done. Fakey flip down, a little bit of a shifty. Fakey tray coming up. Nice vertical axis on the fakey tray. We get a front shove to a board slide. Some would call it a big spin board slide. Switch flip again with a little bit of a shifty. Have we had any accidental hands on the ground yet? We have not, even though he's doing big stairs. A lot of you guys' argument, little temper tantrum, is that, whoa, wait a minute. Toe is hanging off. Did we get a violation? Let's check it. A lot of you guys, hold on, I'll get to that. Toe is hanging off, quite blurry. Doesn't look like it made contact, but I know you're capable of doing this trick better. A lot of people's argument for hands being on the ground, nice switch frontside flip there, is that the impact was too big. and that it's impossible to skate big stairs without your hand being on the ground. No, it's impossible if you're a quitter or if you're just naturally sloppy. But this guy, is he making the impossible possible? No, he just cleans up his tricks because he has self-respect. All right. He doesn't want to violate the sanctity of proism, unlike some people. I mean, I guess if a good thing happens to you, right? If a company made me pro right now, I'd be like, cool, I'm pro, good. Obviously, I know I don't deserve it, but anyone who's giving me free money, I'm going to take it. I imagine that's what everyone's kind of thinking right now for some of the pros we have out. But you can't say that about Joslin because of tricks like this. Nollie back heel, lands perfectly on bolts over a rail, breaks his board, runs back up, does it again. He must take it serious in some way. A link to this video will be in the description below. You know, of course, everyone's gonna take the money, but at some point you go to, I don't know, pro competition, and you're one of those pros that maybe doesn't deserve to be there. You gotta feel a little bit embarrassed, right? You cruise up to the best trick contest, you can't do even a tray flip on flat ground, then you got Joslin tray flipping off of a giant 2-story building. You gotta be embarrassed. Some of you pros out there are embarrassed, and I think it flows over into the fans of those pros. The fans of those pros know that their favorite pro skater can't do anything that the big names can do, which is why you get these weird, like, illogical arguments like, well, I don't like skaters who land clean. They're like robots. I like the sloppy skating with the bad cameras because it's more about the feeling and it's better in my opinion. It has to be better in your opinion. You have to pretend you believe that. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite. So we have this giant group of skateboarders right now that are purposely lying to themselves. Obviously, this Chris Joslin part gets a 10 out of 10. I couldn't find anything to complain about, but you have people out there comparing Chris Joslin to Deeds and T-Funk. Yeah, right. I guarantee you, after some of these tricks, this guy rolled down a hill. I guarantee you, some of these spots, he could have done a roll-on grind. But instead, he chose to challenge himself with very difficult and very dangerous tricks. Not a trick as difficult as, checks notes, rolling. Rolling has become a trick now. Skateboarding has devolved so much that rolling is a trick. And you guys lie about being fans of downhill skating. You guys swear by GX like it's amazing, but no one has heard of Josh Newman. Why? Because Thrasher's telling you guys how to think and you are obeying without asking any questions. Anyways, did I miss any violations on this video part? Chris Joslin's great. He's learned from his past mistakes, clipping the last stair on several spots. Again, I make these jokes to try to make you guys laugh, but for real, nothing to complain about in this part. If I'm wrong, let me know in a comment below. If there's anything I said in this video that you disagree with, I would love to hear your perspective. We are uploading so many videos on this channel, and we are also accepting video submissions from you, the viewers, the non-pro skaters. And if you didn't know, I do not hold you non-pro skaters to the same standards as pro skaters. We simply rate your guys' videos based on watchability, which kind of applies here. This video was very watchable. This is the kind of video you could watch twice to get hyped up for skating. There's a lot of videos out there right now coming from pros that you will never watch twice, because in a lot of those videos, half of it is not even skating, the other half is rolling down a hill, and the other half is a quote pro skater dragging their hands on the ground and dragging their toes, skating sloppily. Ask the industry for more. You, as the consumer, deserve to see pro skaters skating at the pro level. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata. In the arms